In the deep dive that we are conducting today, we are not only concentrating on the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit and the possibility of $10,000 worth of XRP. A further essential component, this should be emphasized. Storytelling in this video, Warren Buffett discusses his thoughts on the possible recession-proof features of XRP and Ripple. That is exactly what you heard accurately. When it comes to investments, the legend himself is considered an investment, and his opinion is essential to during these times of economic uncertainty. It is particularly important to keep an eye on the Bitcoin market. Do me a favor before we get started with this. You may become a member of our community by clicking the like button, subscribing to our channel, and turning on notifications. Even if there is a lot of uncertainty, we predict substantial financial transactions due to the fact that XRP reached an incredible $10,000. It is not impossible to overcome a startling $1,120 billion might theoretically go through. According to the XRP ledger, its value could climb to $10,000 in the near future. It is important to note that the outcome of the ongoing SEC v. Ripple lawsuit will determine whether or not this large surge occurs. XRP is considered a security by institutional investors that operate in an environment that is constantly shifting. It is almost time for Ripple and the SEC to reach a resolution with one another. There are now two proposals that can be considered. Analysts of the law assert that the Securities and Exchange Commission initially attempted to reach a settlement of a considerable sum of $770 million, which was a sum that represented their annoyance and embarrassment. Ripple, on the other hand, declined this promotion. It led to an intriguing twist in the story. The SEC did not immediately receive a response from Ripple cryptocurrency, however. They did respond with a request that was significantly more reasonable, which was only $20 million. In accordance with the opinion of legal expert John Dion, this would provide Ripple with a 90% edge and a resounding victory. On the other hand, there has been no new information because the deadline for settlement, which was on November 9th, has already gone. The narrative continues, but there are gaps in between. It is becoming clear that there are further recent discoveries. According to these findings, the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) may be working on a more advantageous plan for Ripple, which we anticipate revealing in the near future. In today's video, we delve deeper into the estimated value of $10,000 for XRP and discuss its implications. We take a look at the evidence that backs up this prediction and investigate the most recent developments from the Securities and Exchange Commission. While we unveil these exciting developments in the Ripple case, we ask that you please be patient. Regarding the recent settlement that Ripple and the SEC are on the verge of reaching, we have talked about it. An intriguing question had been raised in the past on this matter, particularly in view of the indications made by the United States Congress regarding the possible future applications of XRP. Given that XRP is considered a security, what are some ways that we can use it? Ripple's chief executive officer, Brad, has publicly acknowledged that the business is waiting for a more advantageous deal despite the fact that it has received proposals for an out-of-court settlement. It is possible that Ripple's categorization as a security will not be maintained for an extended period of time as a result of this. Legal professionals that are in favor of XRP have speculated on the possibility of a reduction in the amount of the SEC settlement that Ripple would receive. However, what does this actually imply in practice? Perhaps one-third is more enticing than the other. In their eagerness to find a solution, Riverside Labs and the SEC discovered that neither of the first two recommendations met their expectations, which required them to come up with an offer. It is possible that the action taken by the SEC against Ripple will result in Ripple paying some minor fines. Although Ripple Laboratories may be interested in XRP outside of the United States and in locations like as Dubai, the amount of money they are willing to pay may be much lower than the $20 million that was suggested earlier. Additionally, the Dubai Financial Authority has given its approval for the usage of XRP as a means of payment that is widely accepted. The Global Central Bank of Japan has begun implementing XRP for use in international transactions across the country, and Ripple Labs is being integrated into the operations of hundreds of institutions on a regular basis. It is becoming more widespread. It would appear that the first estimate of $1.2 quadrillion in XRP transactions is just the beginning. Ripple has high ambitions of significantly expanding this amount beyond the realm of international payments to encompass a wide variety of other different industries. On account of this, there is a possibility that the required price of XRP will see a substantial increase. During the most recent study that we conducted, we came upon an exciting new development: the potential for Ripple to become the dominant player in an entirely new industry. In spite of the fact that XRP is not directly involved in this move, it is quite clear that Ripple has its sights set on a large move. In the revolutionary piece known as Conquest, which was released on July 10, 2023, Ripple disclosed its entry into a market worth $5 trillion, with a particular emphasis on the tokenization of real estate. Further investigation into the beginnings of this project can be traced to a significant modification that was made by Anthony Welfare while he was speaking at AC about the broad acceptance of CBDCs and the work that Ripple's CBDC team has been accomplished. It is committed to the development of practical applications for stablecoins or digital currencies that are issued by central banks. The FinTech conference that took place in Romania came to the conclusion that tokenization is likely to become the next big thing in the real estate industry in the year 2024. We are anticipating a tremendous bull run in cryptocurrencies, which has the potential to alter the lives of many people. In the event that we take strategic positions at this time, they have the potential to raise our profits during the boom. However, you are missing out on a really important opportunity right now. It is possible that you will miss out on an opportunity that comes around only once in a lifetime, but XRP is not the only one. It has been estimated by Kevin Cage that the market for cryptocurrencies has expanded by approximately 800%. Experts believe that the cryptocurrency industry will beat past years in 2024, with the success of Bitcoin and Ethereum exchange-traded funds ETFs essentially guaranteed. This is even if Bitcoin has just experienced a jump in value. It is likely that an exchange-traded fund ETF for XRP is not too far behind. This creates the framework for future digital properties that are of exceptional quality to follow in its footsteps. In a recent departure from the topic at hand, Warren Buffett expressed his sense of caution. When influential public figures such as Warren Buffett, who is among the most well-connected people in the world, discuss a health issue that has the potential to be even more significant than carbon monoxide, it is important to pay close attention to what they have to say. An upgraded digital artificial intelligence control grid, a social credit score system related to CBDCs, and other innovations that we should all be getting ready for could be triggered by this looming calamity, which could act as a trigger for multiple advancements. As well as a shifting economic landscape for the communications pertaining to boating. Individuals, if there is a voice, please pay attention to it. I give it my complete attention and effort, and Warren Buffett is the person in charge of it. As a result of spending a significant amount of time and a substantial amount of mental energy to examine his investing strategies and time his moves and periods when he makes them, the outcomes are a master lesson in investment brilliance. Buffett, a man whose track record is superior to that of each and every one of the investors throughout the history of the world, alluded to the acts that he took. This is a measurement of how well I am doing with my health, specifically in regard to the dependability of XRP. Indeed, I am of the opinion that XRP has the potential to serve as a life-enhancing hedge during challenging periods such as wars and recessions. If you pay close attention to Buffett's actions, you might find that you are unknowingly moving in the correct direction. Take, for example, the most recent step that Berkshire Hathaway has taken toward becoming a billionaire. As of the 19th of June, they have increased their assets in 5 different trading businesses by the year 2023, with Mitsui and Sumitomo being 2 of the most significant Ripple partners. Additionally, at this time period, Buffett was leaving major banks like Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan. This was a coincidence. When I think of JP Morgan, I can't help but think about the Ethereum connection any gate. Buffett didn't agree with them, but I can't help but think about them. Is Warren Buffett present at this event? Despite the fact that he might not be a fierce advocate for each and every financial technology, according to my analysis of the current state of the financial market, it appears that he is aware of the potential that Ripple's technology possesses. In addition to being a significant player in the financial sector in the United States, Bank of America is one of Ripple's primary partners. At this very moment, I believe that Bank of America is going to make a very important announcement. The implementation of this well-thought-out plan has the potential to create a plethora